carefully stirred his spoon in the bowl, staring with disgust at the clear broth. Hospital food was so boring, and he was completely tired of it. Why now? He thought. Tomorrow was Christmas, the happiest day of the year. Back home, they would be decorating the tree, singing carols in church. Children would be showing off their new presents, laughing and hugging each other. And here he was, trapped by white walls and the smell of medicine. It had all happened so fast. Just a few days ago, he told his mom about a sharp pain in his side. She got worried and rushed him to the doctor. Then came the examination, the diagnosis, and the surgery, appendicitis. And now, his reward was a hospital room instead of a Christmas celebration. Mark fought to hold back tears. He felt like the most miserable person in the world. In the same room, another boy named Philip was lying in the next bed, his leg locked in a heavy cast. Philip hardly spoke at all. For several days, they had been side by side, but not a single word had passed between them. "Why aren't you eating?" a nurse asked gently, noticing Mark's untouched bowl. "I don't want to," Mark muttered. "Be patient. You'll feel better soon," she said with a kind smile. After the nurse left, the room fell silent again. Mark stared up at the ceiling, then suddenly slammed his hand against the blanket. "Why?" he cried out in frustration. "Why what?" Philip asked unexpectedly from the other bed. Mark felt a flush of embarrassment, but the words tumbled out anyway. "Why do I have to be here on Christmas?" "Christmas," Philip replied, his voice flat and indifferent. "All days are the same for me. How can you say that?" Mark asked, confused. "Don't you have a family?" Philip turned his head away, facing the wall. "I live in an orphanage." Mark fell silent. He didn't know what to say. For the very first time, he tried to imagine what it would be like to live without parents, without a home, without those warm family celebrations he'd always taken for granted. Later, a woman from the orphanage came to visit Philip. She brought him a card signed by the other children and wished him a quick recovery. After she left, Mark realized something profound. Philip was used to not expecting warmth or personal care. It was just his normal. Soon after, Mark's parents arrived. They were so relieved and happy to see him. They encouraged him, saying how thankful they were to God that the surgery was done in time and that everything had turned out well. "The Lord is with you, even here," his mother said softly, squeezing his hand. "You are not alone." After they left, Mark thought for a long time. He reached for the Bible on his bedside table and began to read aloud, not really knowing why. He read about a man who had lost everything he owned but never lost his faith. Philip listened quietly, his attention fixed on the words. "May I read it too?" Philip asked when Mark finished the chapter. From that day on, they started talking. They talked about God, about faith, and about Christ. Mark shared everything he remembered from Sunday school, and Philip listened with incredible interest, soaking it all in. "Now I understand," Philip said one day, a small smile on his face. "Christmas isn't just about presents and parties." Mark smiled back, a genuine warmth spreading through his chest. And in that moment, he understood with perfect clarity. He wasn't in the hospital on Christmas by accident. He was here for a reason. Thanks for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like and subscribe for more.